Pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Josh Taylor. Josh. Ricky Hitman. This bout, we've waited a long time. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. A swing and a miss with the left hook. So much for boxing. This is a fight. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of those millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The straight right just misses. That right hook won't score. He got out of the way of that right hook. That right hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up,
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twist you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with the hook. A perfect counter lands. Nope, that hook won't score. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which fighter will say no mas? This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good match. To box it back together, put him back on this round. And that's will appear. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time around.
There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
Oh, that was a fight that had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, just really befuddles your opponent, because when they're out, they think you're out of range. Bam, you catch them with a jab, and you catch them on the end of a jab. It takes and befuddles a fighter.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This is a high-octane battle. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They won't give us a second to catch our breath. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. That hook is off target. They're both trying for a knockout. Just missed with that hook. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Just when you thought we'd see a lot, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go.
On to the 5th we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Lucky that hook didn't score. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Jab slightly off target. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Pretty dominant round. And there's the bell to start round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
The right hook misses. And he scores with the counter. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
These punches coming from every angle. So much firepower here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. You've got to... Here comes round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. The straight right just misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a look at it because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Hold that thought! Ricky Hatton has been clipped. Big punch, and Ricky Hatton is down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. There's the bell to start round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Ricky Hatton right now, not the hitman. Ricky Hatton goes to the canvas. How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your cheeks hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We've got to kick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Are we about to see? Down goes the hitman. So time to go celebrate after a knockout.